So after 1 month, whatever you can do it, you have to do it in 1 month tier access. But here in AWS, if you just create an account, AWS will give you for 365 days free Windows machine. You can create servers, you can create a different flavors of operating system. You can store some data. Obviously, there is some limitation how much you can store it. You can create a database. You can create a lot of other application services. You can create your own private cloud in AWS public services, EC2 services, right? SNS, SQL. There are a lot of services which I'm going to advertise and credibility. So if you are an expert, if you know, if you have done the certification for a particular technology, obviously company will look for someone and they'll give some priority to someone who have done the certification. Who all can join AWS web services, who all can learn Amazon Web Services Cloud technologies? What are the requirements for that, right? So there will be, everything will have a prerequisites where you should be knowing this or you should have this hands-on, right? So, but here in AWS, use services, but the most important thing is you should have a AWS free tier account, because in that AWS free tier account you are going to do all the labs, you are going to learn it, right? So that is the important things where you have to have a free tier AWS account. Now I'll show you how to create an AWS free tier account, or you can Google it. You can just go to AWS create account and there you can create an AWS free tier account. And also maybe in the later section I'll share a video, see how to create an AWS account, but that is very important. And you should have a Windows, Mac, Linux, PC to complete a lab. You should have a personal laptop and internet, obviously. And in coming slides, I'll tell you how to access an AWS account and what are things are required. We have already covered it, because AWS cloud, everything is on internet. So that's the concept of cloud computing, which I'm just going to cover it now. So there's 3 layers of certification. If you want to learn about it, you can go to https://aws.training/certificate. What all certifications are available there. But here, essentials would be a foundational level and associate level. And this is the 3rd layer, which is called up. If you are just going to start with AWS Cloud, the very first thing is you should do a cloud practitioner certification. And for that, what is required? The requirement is 6 months of fundamental AWS cloud and industry. This 6 months of fundamental AWS, it will come without hard. You have to do a lot of exercise. You have to do a lot of lab. Then we'll have an associate level where you get of experience solving problem and implementation solution using the AWS cloud. And you can do either AWS architect or AWS admin associate, which is an operational, or if you are associates. So in our course, beginners and developers is of admin. Our priority to learn AWS cloud. There are a lot of other certificates